All right, today we're going to learn how to solve a system of equations by graphing. And just to refresh your memory, this is what we did the other day in M2. Solving a system of equations is finding where two lines cross. So the solution for this system of equations would be right where the green dot is. And normally you would see that on a graph of an X and Y graph, and you would say that the solution is some X value and some Y value. So instead of looking at equations though, today we're going to look at word problems and we're going to graph them. So what we have are two friends, Claire and Arlette, are growing out their hair. And what's going to happen is they're going to have a starting point and they're going to grow a certain amount. So it says they plan to cut it off. They're going to cut their hair off at a certain point and donate it to a charity that makes wigs for people with cancer. Claire's hair is already 30 centimeters long. Okay, so let's start with Claire. We'll use purple for her since her name is in purple here. And we'll make this just a little bit smaller so it's easier to see the specific points. Now it says Claire's hair is 30 centimeters long. So we would start to put a dot for Claire at 30 because she's starting at 30. And it says it grows 3 centimeters per month. So you can go over 1 month and up 3, or you could go over 10 months and up 30. That'd be too far. You can go 2 months and up 6, 3 months and up 9, and you can draw a line on those dots. So let's draw a line for Claire. Oops, it's a little big, sorry. Make it smaller. Draw a line for Claire through those dots. That's close. Okay, now let's do another line for Arlette. And we're going to make her line sort of orange because in the question below her name is in orange. So it says for Arlette, her hair is 35 centimeters long. So 35 is here. And it grows 2 centimeters per month. So you can go over 1, up 2, another dot, over 2, up 4, over 3, up 6, over 4, up 8. And then when you draw the lines through those dots, you can see where they cross. So we'll zoom in a little bit. So you can see the lines cross here at 4 months, and it looks like about 44 inches. Okay, so it looks like they would be the same length at about 4 months. Okay, we'll take a look at another question here. Again, we're looking to find where two lines cross, and we're going to have a starting value for one and a growth value as well. So it says two tailors, Justine and Catherine. So tailors are people who make clothes, sit down to do some embroidery. And an embroidery is a kind of sewing. So Justine and Catherine are going to sit down and do some sewing. It says Justine can embroider or sew 2 shifts an hour, and Catherine can get through 3 shirts an hour. In addition, the tailors had previously finished some shirts. So Justine's in purple, so we're going to make her line in purple. It says Justine has already completed 20 shirts. So let's make a dot at 20 for Justine because that's her starting point. And it says she can do 2 shirts an hour. So if we go up to 10 hours, she would be able to do an extra 20 shirts. Okay, so those would be the dots for Justine. Now let's take a look at Catherine. Her name's in green, so we'll pick a green line for her. It says Catherine has completed 10 shirts, so put a dot at 10 for Catherine, so we can find a darker green. Put a dot at 10 for Catherine. And it says Catherine can do 3 shirts an hour, so in 10 hours she would do another 30. So that would put Catherine in exactly the same spot. So let's do lines for both of them. Let's do a line for Justine. It would go through here. Let's do a line for Catherine. It would go through these 2 points. And you can see the solution is at 10 hours, where they both make 40 shirts. So it says, at the end of the question, how long will it take? So we can see it will take 10 hours, so your answer down below would be 10. Okay, that's it for some examples. Your work today is in IXL M3. Good luck.